Utica Shale is a formation of shale that lies deep within the earth. It covers most of, if not all of, eastern Ohio. And obviously I am not a geologist, but it does extend as far west as the Columbus areas. It supposedly extends down into the Cincinnati area. Obviously the formation changes, it gets closer to the crust of the earth, which changes its value as well. But the Utica Shale is present in some form in most, if not all, of eastern Ohio. It is a large formation of shale that contains some of the largest deposits of natural gas, of oil, and of something that is called wet gas, which is a gas that has multiple entities in it, a very valuable commodity. It is something that has attracted not only the local gas and oil companies, but it has attracted the large international gas and oil companies to these areas that in the past were known strictly for coal deposits, things like that. Things that would to some degree be considered in the Rust Belt are now areas that are seeing a boom in gas and oil exploration. Along with that, has come numbers that those of us in the industry have never seen before, in the way of bonus payments, lease bonus payments, of percentages for gas and oil wells, of land values, of mineral values. It has changed things in the way that property are sold. It has changed the fact that a gas and oil mineral right, which is a deedable entity, is now actually worth more than the surface or the land in many areas. It is something that has been traded and swapped, is being sold from investor to investor and on to end users, but it has really made a gigantic difference in these areas. As a landowner, it's important that you understand, even myself, I own a little bit of land, not much, but it is important that you understand the bigness of what we're dealing with here. We are not talking about a small well going in that might give free gas to your house. We're talking something on a scale that we've never seen before. Numbers that you may never have fathomed before in your life. Bonus payments anywhere from $1,500 an acre to $6,500 an acre in some areas. Rumors that would just that are unheard of. And it's important that you understand, that I understand, as landowners, that we need to make sure we're protected, as in what is the value of these things. There are horror stories that are out there of people, one of a large contingent of farmers in just north of the Berlin area in Holmes County, and not knowing what was going on, unfortunately signing leases that then, legal leases that are then turned around and sold to these other companies for much higher dollars and much higher lease percentages. And unfortunately they're left with just a traditional lease, when had they taken the time, they probably could have gotten much more, be it in the form of a higher percentage or of a higher bonus payment. But it's important you take the time and know what the property, what the values are doing in your area, what the potential is, and then make an educated decision about something, as opposed to just a pure guess. Maybe that sliver of cash up front that I'm going to get in a week, that could be doubled, tripled, or 10, 15 times more if I take the time, if I talk to people that understand what's going on, if I maybe talk to an attorney who looks over that lease. And everybody, regardless of the amount of land that you have, should seek out a local land group. They're there. They are working for the landowner. But these land groups that are out there, they're collectively going together and trying to better your state and trying to better the state of the entire group. These land groups are available by contacting our office. We can put you in touch with land groups that are in your area. Obviously, if you talk to an attorney in your area that is knowledgeable on gas and oil, and I want to stress that as well, just like everything else, attorneys do specialize, and there are really, really good gas and oil attorneys that are out there in every area. But it's good to find out who those are, and they can put you in touch with the correct landowners groups as well. Over the last 12 months, we've seen a growth in investment by parties that no longer want to keep their money in a bank, earning 0.5%, or quite honestly, having to pay for a deposit in a bank. They're taking these funds out and they're looking to invest in property or in mineral rights that are inside the Utica Shale play. In years past, you never severed the gas and oil rights from the surface rights and sold them as two separate entities. But the market has dictated that that is what needs to be done. And so as investors come into this play, they're looking for rights that can be purchased. They're looking for land that can be purchased. And those are available. There's a lot of avenues that are out there. There are real estate agents that are looking for, for land that has the rights intact, be it, open for lease, be it held by production, meaning there's an existing well, or maybe it's just under a lease. It could be under a new lease, giving you an 18% gross royalty, or it could be under an old lease, giving you a 12.5% gross royalty, or net for that matter. But they are out there and they are available. For investors looking to do this, there's multiple forms. We've been fortunate enough to be involved in this and to be able to sell these rights, be it through just a traditional private treaty listing or through online only auctions. There's a lot of online only auctions that sell both land and minerals, and in different facets. They can be, as we said, open for lease, which means you have the potential for a bonus payment, or they can be held by production, which means there's an existing well there, and if a new well is drilled, you as the owner of those rights have the potential to see a windfall from that.